And up next, we have the Raw Tag Team Championships on the line as the world's largest tag team, the team of Big Show and Mark Henry, make their way to the ring. And they will be taking on the Good Brothers, which is a team of Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. Gallows and Anderson have been the champs for a while now. Remember, they took it from AOP a few pay-per-views back. I believe that was earlier this year at SummerSlam. And the Good Brothers making their way to the ring. But this is a tough task ahead of them. World's largest tag team has been on a roll here as of late, beating everyone in their sight, including a six-man tag match the other night when they teamed with Drew McIntyre, and they managed to beat the Good Brothers. But no Drew McIntyre this time around, so we'll see if that makes any difference, and we'll see who comes out on top in this matchup. We've already seen the Revival retain their tag team titles. Let's see if we'll go 2 for 2 or if we're going to see a title change. Looks like Big Show going to start for his team and Carl Anderson to start for his team. And Big Show immediately goes in and hits a vertical suplex. Oh, and a huge chop to the back of the head. Now sends Carl into the corner. Oh, but Carl Anderson cuts him off with a knee to the stomach. Oh, and Big Show, though, catches him with a big boot. Big Show's got him almost like a submission there, but Carl Anderson flings him off and clotheslines him into the corner. Carl keeping the attack on here. Anderson hits the DDT. Big Show, though, breaks free. And gets him up. Oh, almost like a reverse power bomb. And look at the size difference. I mean, Carl Anderson, pretty decent sized guy, and Big Show just towers over him. And Big Show's just going to toss him across the ring. Hammering away with some fists, those giant hands. And Mark Henry looks like he's ready to get into this match. Big Show going to tag him in. And Henry with the belly-to-belly. Right now, Carl Anderson needs to find a way to get over to his teammate there, the big man, Luke Gallows. He's got to try and get away from their corner, especially. She is in an area he does not want to be in the Big Show of Mark Henry's corner. Mark Henry going to work now. The world's strongest man, looking to add more names to the Hall of Pain. You can see Gallows stretching out his hand. He wants a tag. Carl Anderson not able to get to him, and I don't think Mark Henry is going to let him as he hits a Samoan drop. Now Mark Henry, it's a punch of his own. These two have been locked in ever since they teamed up, the Big Show of Mark Henry. They've beaten everyone in their path so far. Oh. Mark Henry. Oh, huge slam. And Anderson finally going to get the tag to the big man. But Gallows gets sent straight to the floor. Mark Henry's fired up. And they're taking the fight to the Good Brothers here so far. Mark Henry has some strikes now. He's got Gallows off balance, but Gallows sends him into the corner. And now bashing his face off the turnbuckle repeatedly. Mark Henry, though, cuts him off and sends his face off the turnbuckle. Oh, and a reverse DDT. Carl Anderson finally getting back to his feet. Oh, and a huge roundhouse kick. Takes the big man down. Oh, went for another, but could not come up with it. Mark Henry going to make him pay. And a headbutt there to the midsection. Mark Henry waiting for Gallows to get up. World's strongest slam. Into the cover. And a kick out at 2. The confidence there, Carl Anderson. He felt the big man, Luke Gallows, was going to kick out, and he managed to. And Mark Henry going to tag the Big Show back in. And he's just going to run Gallows over like a truck. And now just putting pressure there on the shoulder neck of Gallows. Similar to what we saw Rowan do to Tony Nese. Oh, and Big Show with the headbutt. Carl Anderson, all he can do is watch here at this point. Oh, Gallows now fighting back. And a Luthez press gets the Big Show down. Gallows trying to get some offense of his own in here. Been a rough go for him so far. And a DDT. Oh, and a big swing and a miss. Gallows now attacking Big Show in the corner. Big Show back to his feet quick, but eats a Russian leg sweep for his trouble. Now he's got the Big Show reeling for what feels like the first time here in this match, but Big Show cuts him off. Big shot there to the face. Big Show sizing him up. Oh, and there's the knockout punch. In for the cover. That's very close to a rope break. And a kick out at 2. Somehow Gallows finds it in him to get the kick out. Gallows fighting back. Big Show now some strikes of his own. He's got him in the corner. And now he's going to set him up on the top rope. I don't like the looks of this. I hope they put some reinforcements under the ring tonight. Oh, and a huge suplex. Luke Gallows definitely got the worst of that one. Good thing Big Show didn't go to the top rope. We saw him and Braun Strowman break the ring doing that. Big Show eats a jawbreaker. Big Show now just tossing Luke Gallows away. You don't see too many people do that to Gallows. And sending Big Show around. Oh, and a hip toss. I guess you don't really see too many people do that to the Big Show either. Big Show going to send him over onto the apron. And now back in. Big Show play into the crowd. And going to send Carl Anderson into the corner. Oh, but Anderson with a good counter. And Anderson fighting back. Oh, and a super kick to the Big Show. Big Show, though, right back up to his feet. Carl Anderson trying to figure out how to get him down. And a spine buster. And Mark Henry there to break up the cover. And once again, Big Show coming up empty. Looks like he's going for that knockout punch. And Big Show's going to get Mark Henry back in. And Henry with the takedown. And now just stepping on Carl Anderson, putting all of his weight there on his sternum. Carl Anderson, though, fighting back, trying to chop him down with the legs, but Mark Henry responds. Henry there with a vertical suplex. Oh, and takes Gallows off the apron. Gonna send Carl into the corner. Oh, but Carl Anderson, a good reversal. Oh, Mark Henry there with the headbutt. And the huge splash. Oh, but Carl Anderson springs up to his feet real quick. I don't think Mark Henry was expecting that. Gallows makes the tag. Now he checks back in, but Mark Henry sends him into the ropes. Oh, and just flattens him. Big Show going to check back in. Gallows slow to get back up. Oh, and ducks the knockout punch. Oh, God, a Big Show eats a huge boot. Big Show went for a comeback and came up empty. And I can't tell what Gallows is going for there. Big Show not having it. And now going to send Big Show into the corner. And now he's going to put the Big Show up on the top turnbuckle. Looks like he's going to go for a little payback. And that's exactly what we're going to see. The Big Show looks like he's out. And as I say that, he pushes Carl Anderson away. I mean, Luke Gallows away, excuse me. Gallows now going for a rest hold. Big Show. Oh, Big Show goes crashing to the floor. Gallows sidestepped him, and Big Show's momentum carried him all the way to the floor. Now Big Show going to roll him back into the ring. Can't win the title out there. Oh, and a huge shot to Carl Anderson. Gallows in trouble. I don't think he realized, okay, what was that? Big Show looks like he attempted a rabbit punch or something there from behind. Oh! And Gallows, I think, was kind of confused. I don't think he realized what the Big Show was doing, and they're going to get a rope break here. We're going to see another tag. That was kind of an awkward sequence there. Gallows is still down. He looks very wobbly right now. And eats a Samoan drop. Now Mark Henry picking him up, showing off his strength, just power slamming him. Mark Henry making this look very easy right now. I don't think Luke Gallows has been manhandled like this before. Mark Henry now going to work, raining down punches right to the face. Oh, and a backbreaker. Have to wonder how much more Luke Gallows can take. And again, Mark Henry picks him up. Oh, and hits him with the power slam. Mark Henry feeling it. I think he thinks this is almost over. Amazing how he still has this kind of strength left at this stage in the match. Oh, and down goes Carl Anderson once again. Mark Henry just being a one-man wrecking crew. World's strongest slam into the cover, staring right at Carl Anderson, and picks up the 3 count. And the world's largest tag team is your new Raw Tag Team Champions. Mark Henry not only hit that world's strongest slam, but stared a hole through Carl Anderson as he went for that cover. And we have new Raw Tag Team Champions. And the Good Brothers put up a good fight, but in the end, the world's largest tag team is just too much to overcome. Mark Henry and Big Show, your new champs, and good luck to anyone else trying to take those belts from them. And there they are, your new champs. Good luck to the rest of the Raw roster trying to take those back. And the excitement there on the Big Show of Mark Henry. Up next, we have what should be a good matchup here inside a cage. MMA rules. And it's going to be between Shayna Baszler and Sonya Deville. Both these women with MMA training, MMA backgrounds. Shayna Baszler making her way to the ring first. The Queen of Spades waits there in the ring. And her opponent tonight, Sonya Deville. We've seen both these women compete in the cage already here in Universe mode, but never against each other. And tonight we're going to change that. Remember, this whole feud started when Shayna Baszler took offense to Mandy Rose wanting to learn some MMA stuff from Sonya Deville. She felt that was a disgrace and an embarrassment, so to speak. And she's made it her mission to target Mandy, kind of make her life miserable. Sonya, being Mandy's best friend and tag partner, wasn't going to stand for that. And has fought back. And Sonya won in the standard one-on-one match at Evolution. But Shayna attacked Mandy again backstage, and she wanted this to be an MMA rules fight. GM Kurt Angle felt like this is the only way to really settle this feud. And remember, the rules of this are simple. It's knockout or submission only, the only way to win. Cage basically only there to keep them in and keep anybody else out. But there is no escape from the cage. I mean, that's not how you win. It's only going to be via pinfall. I mean, either submission or knockout. No pinfalls. Shayna Baszler now, some kicks to the face. Both these women are very skilled in this, I would say. This style of fighting. Both have plenty of MMA training. Oh! Series of knees to the face. And one more for good measure. Shayna Baszler with a vicious attack. Shayna now bending the arm. Oh! Shayna went for that huge roundhouse kick. Good counter from Sonya. Takes her down. Now Sonya going in for a submission. But Shayna Baszler able to get out of it. Gonna send her into the ropes. But a huge right hand. And now a bunch of strikes from Shayna. It's got Sonya off balance. Oh, but Sonya with a right hand of her own. And went for a baseball slide. Didn't quite work out. Shayna catches her into a suplex. Shayna Baszler gets her up in a huge roundhouse kick. Shayna Baszler looking proud of herself right now. And gonna send her face first into the cage. You can use the cage as a weapon. And one way to knock out your opponent. Oh, and a spear into the corner. Sonya trying to get her up here. A strike stuns Shayna. And now going to send Shayna into the rope. Shayna, though, puts the brakes on. Oh, and eats a spear. Good takedown from Sonya. Oh, and another kick right to the face. And now it looks like we're going to see an ankle lock. Shades of Kurt Angle, the SmackDown General Manager. But Shayna Baszler fights out of it. Sonya in for the front chancery. But Shayna, though, takes her down with a huge takedown. Oh, God. Vicious right hand strike. Now Shayna's getting her up for a series of gut-wrench suplexes. Shayna calling for it. And she's locked it in to cure a few to clutch. Sonya Deville fighting. And Sonya Deville able to break the hold, it looks like, a series of elbows. Now Sonya Deville just raining down strikes to the midsection. Just beating her like a punching bag. Shayna now answers with some strikes of her own. Shin kick there takes her down. And now just bending the arm at an uncomfortable angle before stomping it. Sonya Deville fights back with an arm drag takedown. Oh, went for a running kick of some sort. Sonya catches her. And a backdrop. And Shayna takes her, or Sonya takes her down into a choke. Shayna fights free though. Series of strikes. And again, just bending the arm. Sonya Deville fighting from the ground. Oh, and a huge kick. Floors her. Sonya Deville is victorious. And she wins via knockout. And a good fight here between these two, but Sonya Deville gets the upper hand. And she takes out Shayna Baszler. She's 2-0 now against Shayna, beating her at Evolution. And then here in the cage, Sonya Deville proven to be a force inside the cage tonight. And that huge kick at the end knocked her out. Referee deemed Shayna Baszler is unable to continue. Sonya Deville picks up the win here inside the cage. And what a fight those two had. Sonya Deville gets some revenge for Mandy. And up next we have the United States Championship match. And out first is the #1 contender, Buddy Murphy, the challenger. He's come a long way here in Universe mode from being Seth Rollins' lackey and walking out on matches to becoming one of the better wrestlers as of late. He's been on a little hot streak, not only making his way onto the Raw roster for Survivor Series, but earning this United States Championship match opportunity and beating Sami Zayn a couple of times. Probably shouldn't mention that. I think that's still a sensitive topic for Sami. But this is not an easy task for Buddy Murphy, as he's got to deal with Brodie Lee, the Exalted One. And he's been one of our more dominant champions in Universe mode as he makes his way out, accompanied by his two essentially cult members, the Lee family, Shane Thorne and Eric Young. Remember, we're still an investigation ongoing as to who attacked Brodie backstage the other week, and we still have not found out who it was. As there's what we're fighting for in this match, United States Championship. Brodie won this championship a while back when he took it from Braun Strowman, who had his open challenge every week. I think that was at Clash of Champions. Brodie won that championship, and he's been dominant ever since. Has not lost a championship match. Buddy Murphy has been dominant too, though, ever since he lost his eye to Seth Rollins. Brodie Lee, you have to wonder, is he 100%? That attack backstage, you don't know what it took out of him, and we don't know what his injuries may be, or if he's even injured at all. So, very intriguing matchup here. And Murphy runs right at him and takes him down. This was unexpected. And Murphy with the sit-down powerbomb into the cover. And gets a 1 count. Oh, and those knee strikes. Got to watch those knee strikes. You know, Buddy Murphy can knock some people out with those. Another sit-down powerbomb. Buddy Murphy feels like the best strategy here is just go off to a hot start. And he's probably right. I mean, you don't want to give Brodie Lee a chance to get going. That could be a problem for sure. Nice vertical suplex. Buddy Murphy on a roll right now. Now he's just waiting. And he waited too long. Brodie Lee throws him off the top rope. Now Brodie sends him across the ring. And he's going to go in for a cover. Not even a 1 count though, as Buddy kicks out. Brodie Lee now pushing him away. Got him up. Oh, and a sidewalk slam. now just bashing his head off the mat repeatedly. Oh! Hard suplex there. Buddy Murphy slow to get up. Brodie Lee now coming alive. Now choking him out on that top rope. Murphy, though, back to his feet. And a scoop slam trying to cut off the offense. And another knee to the face. And Murphy misjudged that move there for sure. Trying to make up for it. It's going to send Brodie into the corner. Brodie Lee up, though, quick, but Buddy Murphy still on the attack. Oh! Murphy showing off his strength. Murphy trying to stay on him. He doesn't want to give Brodie a chance to gather himself, and now Brodie's going to pick him up. One-hand spine buster. And Brodie Lee going to hit a power bomb of his own. And now going to send Buddy Murphy out to the floor. And his cult members come running over. And they're like his personal cheerleaders. Oh, and a huge boot taking Murphy down. Brodie's going to go in for a cover. And gets a 1 count. Murphy back up to his feet. Oh, and a kick to the midsection. Buddy Murphy now with a response of his own. And a hurricanrana. Getting Brodie off his feet. Oh. Murphy a little slow getting back up. And he's looking for it. Murphy's Law. Gonna go for the cover. And a kick out at 2. Brodie Lee powers out. And once again a knee to the face. This time there's blood. Buddy Murphy with a series of knees right now. Oh. And that's the move he knocked Sami Zayn out before with. They're going to go in for the cover. And only a 1 count. Brodie Lee powers out again. And Brodie Lee with a nice counter. And an overhead belly to belly. Murphy going to roll out to the floor, trying to create a little distance. And Eric Young and Shane Thorne making their way over there towards him. Murphy going to get back in. He wants to stay far away from those two. Oh, needs a clothesline. Brodie Lee just taunting Buddy Murphy right now, just toying with him. Murphy fighting back. Oh, and throws him face first off the mat. Again with a knee to the face. Brodie having to use the ropes to help him back up. Murphy's going to catch him into a German suplex into the cover. And a kick out of 2. Very close near fall. And a huge knee taking Brodie down. And now Buddy Murphy going to climb up to the top rope. Shooting star press, but Brodie got the knees up. And Buddy eats another big boot. into the cover. And Buddy Murphy kicks out right away. Brodie Lee looking a little frustrated. Murphy fights back. And immediately gets taken back down. Murphy now fighting back from one knee. And again takes him down almost onto the top rope. Murphy trying to get in position for the Murphy's Law. And hits it. And into the cover. And gets the 3 count. And the Lee family there at ringside can't believe it. And we have a new United States champion. Brodie Lee put up a great fight, but in the end, Buddy Murphy was just too much. And we have a new United States champion. Buddy Murphy showing off some impressive strength and resilience tonight in this match. And you have to wonder if that attack the other week on Raw had anything to do with this too. Did that take anything out of Brodie Lee? Not trying to discredit anything Buddy Murphy did here tonight. Buddy Murphy is your new United States champion, though. And what a turnaround for him here in Universe mode. So he holds that championship up high.